Australia is a country and continent surrounded by the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Its major cities, Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, Perth, and Adelaide, are coastal. Its capital, Canberra, is inland. The country is known for its Sydney Opera House and also the Great Barrier Reef, a vast interior desert wilderness called the Outback, and unique animal species like kangaroos and duck-billed platypuses. Now, I know what you're thinking. Australia, isn't that just a bunch of kangaroos and beaches? Well, sure, there's plenty of kangaroos there, but there's also so much more to it than just kangaroos and beautiful sandy beaches. So let's get right into it. The 10 best places to visit in Australia. TravelGoals brings you the best in travel destinations, travel tips, and accommodations around the world. Before we dive into today's video, though, please hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. And also tap that bell icon for notifications so you never miss out when we upload videos like this one. So without further ado, let's get started. At number 10 is the more famous Blue Mountains. The Blue Mountains is a great experience for outdoor enthusiasts and nature lovers. It's home to rugged sandstone cliffs, lush eucalyptus forests, and an incredible array of wildlife. There are endless opportunities to hike, climb, and bike through the area. And if you're looking for more relaxed ways of exploring this beautiful region, then there are plenty of options for you as well. Take a scenic train ride on the Blue Mountains Explorer, or go take some time at the spa overlooking the mountainside. You can take a stroll down the main street in Katoomba and soak up some of the local cultures and delicious food and artisan crafts. The Blue Mountains is also home to a thriving Aboriginal communities that share their culture through art and dance. We highly recommend checking out some of the many cultural centers there and learn more about their history and unique connection to the land. You can drive from Sydney to the Blue Mountains in like less than 2 hours, so it's an easy day trip or a weekend getaway, either one. Number 9 on our list is KAKADU National Park. KAKADU is a World Heritage listed national park that offers visitors the chance to experience one of the world's greatest nature reserves. This is no ordinary national park, no, as it covers over 19,000 square kilometers of land with a diverse and captivating landscape that's perfect for exploring. From bushwalks to waterfalls, rugged mountain ranges to ancient rock art caves, there is something that offers for everybody when you visit KAKADU National Park. There are so many sights to see and activities to do in KAKADU. You can visit the local townships of Gunbalanya or Jibiru, where you can learn about the traditional owners of the land and how they live their lives today. But just because you're in the Outback doesn't mean you have to rough it. The park has an abundance of accommodation options ranging from camping grounds all the way up to luxury resorts. It's even got a houseboat option for those looking for something completely different. So if you're looking for an adventure in the KAKADU National Park, then boy is it waiting for you. Number 8 is one of Australia's most spectacular cities, Melbourne. Melbourne is the southeastern part of mainland Australia, within the state of Victoria. Australia's capital is a city with more cafes, bars, and restaurants than you can shake a stick at. The city's weather is notoriously unpredictable. It's really not uncommon to experience all 4 seasons in a single day. But don't let that stop you from exploring Melbourne's many streets and laneways. It's a city that wears all of its colors on the outside. Art fills the laneways and alleys with paste-up pieces and colorful murals to catch your eye at every turn. You might even spot some Banksy street art while you're out there. Next, at number 7, is the Margaret River. The Margaret River region is an unparalleled paradise of long beaches, world-class wines, and beautiful forests, where a sense of freedom echoes through the wilderness. Margaret River is a town in the southwest of Western Australia. If you're looking for a great place to get away from it all and unwind among nature's best bits, this is definitely the best place to do it. Margaret River produces some of the world's most remarkable wines and spectacular vineyards. But honestly, there's so much more to this region than just wine. Come for nature, stay for adventure, that's what I always say. You can best explore the underground caves of the Margaret River region, or visit historic towns like Augusta and Busselton. If you like to ogle wildflowers, the Margaret River area is one of the best places in the world to do that. At number 6, the Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest coral reef, and it can be found off the coast of Queensland, Australia. There's more to the Great Barrier Reef than meets the eye, though. Filled with vibrant coral, mesmerizing sea turtles, blowing rays, timid reef sharks, and colorful tropical fish of every single shape and size. Forget Disneyland, the Great Barrier Reef is a priceless treasure. The Great Barrier Reef is genuinely a magical place. You can swim with colorful fish, dive between coral towers, or simply snorkel in clear waters teeming with turtles and sharks. Or you can explore it by a glass-bottom boat. Or even if you wanted to, take a scenic flight over this vivid underwater kingdom. You won't find anything else like this anywhere on Earth. The Great Barrier Reef is one of the true natural wonders of the world, so don't miss your chance to explore it. Next up at number 5, Byron Bay. Now you're in for an extraordinary experience. Byron Bay is a gorgeous beachside town where the pace is easy and the lifestyle is breathtaking. Surfing, swimming, sunbathing, and feasting on the local seafood are just a few of the things that draw people here from all over the world, and boy, it's easy to see why. Byron Bay has a magical quality to it. You can tell that as soon as you arrive in this place, it has some kind of special something that keeps drawing people to it back and again and again. Bring your family or bring your friends. Either way, there is enough excitement, natural beauty, and relaxation to go around. Whether you want to spend your days surfing with dolphins or hiking through the rainforest, you can find it here in this incredible slice of Australian paradise. Number 4, Pinnacles Desert. Located in the Nambour National Park in Western Australia, it's a landscape of limestone pillars that rise from the ground like a forest of otherworldly trees. It's a place where nature and architecture are incredibly intertwined. This bizarre landscape looks like it was created by a hand of the surrealist architect. The limestone formations scattered across an area of 3 kilometers, and they look like the ruins of an ancient city or like an army of the dead left in the desert. The formation process began 25,000 years ago, when the sea flooded inland, creating a vast limestone plain, rich in marine organisms. When this was exposed to air and rain, water dissolved some minerals, thus giving rise to spectacular rock formations. The desert has native wildlife that you can only find here, including rare flora and fauna like small marsupials. And it's also home to many migratory birds and animals. You can do this drive as a part of a larger road trip along Australia's coast, or you can just take a day trip from Perth, where you can enjoy not just the pinnacles, but also some of Western Australia's beautiful beaches. Number 3, Tasmania. Located 240 kilometers south of the Australian mainland, Tasmania is a large island on Australia's southernmost state. Tasmania was once overlooked by most Australians, but tourism is on the rise, and in this unique place where you can enjoy an endless list of cultural festivals year-round, such as wine, beer, and food festivals, music festivals, and art festivals. I mean, whether you're interested in fine dining or farm-fresh produce, or hiking trails, or taking in a show or a festival, there is something for everyone to enjoy in this stunning island paradise. Don't miss Mona Museum, the Museum of Old and New Art, which is a controversial art museum just a short ferry ride from Hobart's harborfront. Open since 2011, this cutting-edge museum has been called Adult Disneyland for its provocative and imaginative exhibits by its owner and founder David Walsh. Mona is a free-to-enter everyday exhibit except on Christmas Day, and it includes free guided tours. Number 2 is the great city of Sydney. Sydney's a major city in Australia. It's packed with over 5 million people, making it one of the most populous cities in the country and even the world. But what makes this city so special? Sydney is defined by its relationship with the sea. This coastal city has national parks within city limits and sometimes feels more like an actual jungle, which makes it all even more exciting. Sydney is a beautiful city. It has fashionable spots like the iconic opera houses, the inviting beaches, and the trendy areas like the Rocks and Darling Harbour. The people of Sydney are known for their sense of humor, and also their easygoing attitude and their general love for fashion. So, if you're looking for a city that combines the best parts of New York and LA, then look no further than Sydney. Number 1, Uluru-Kata Tjuta National Park. Daylight, dusk, or dawn, Uluru-Kata Tjuta National Park is a spectacular place at any time of day. Located in the southernmost part in the Northern Territory in Australia, Uluru-Kata Tjuta National Park is a giant sandstone formation that alone is worth the trip to Australia. Hike around Uluru, the famous red rock that stands in the middle of this vast region. Marvel at Kata Tjuta, or the Olgas, a collection of domed sandstone rock formations. Take a helicopter tour if you want some really stunning views. Visit the cultural center to learn about the Aboriginal people and their traditional history of Uluru and Kata Tjuta. There are plenty of things to do here in this national park, from tours to bike rides and cultural experiences. You'd be forgiven for wanting to spend all of your time just looking at this majestic rock as the light changes throughout the day, because it's just too incredible. So, What are your thoughts on these incredible locations in Australia? Do share them in the comment section below. Do give this video a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon for more videos like this. We'll see you in the next video. Later.